Colin, nice to see you again.
Okay.
I was talking to Nate about your rhythm and how comfortable you look, especially in the first half. I mean, there's a lot of pick and roll and just you dictating the offense. Is this the most comfortable you felt all season in terms of just taking total control of the offense?
I think I've felt comfortable. I just needed to just be aggressive, but just be smart. So it was just important that I just came out being aggressive, and then still trying to get my teammates involved and making the right decisions.
Hi, Kahleah, Kendra, Angie's ESPN. Nate was talking about how much he didn't like that first half, much better in the second half. But I'm just curious on a little bit more of a bigger picture where you see your team at right now, whether that's chemistry, whether that's what you guys have been able to produce on the court. He said that Seattle game was one of your best offensive games as a team, with I think like 9 games left. Just how do you assess where you are and where you guys want to end up?
I think we're doing a really good job of building on the things that we want to correct. I think right before the Seattle games, we talked about getting great shots, good to great. And then we talked about guarding. We talked about our late game. So for us to come out in the Seattle game and be able to share the ball how we like to share it, and play a really good, solid game offensively, but defensively was really big time for us. So down the stretch, getting big stops, making it one and done for them was at our advantage. So, and then coming in here today, the same, just building on that. I think we struggled early in the first half with our start. We kind of talked about that. So that's something to continue to build off with the next game, to start better. So I like that we're able to self-correct, and I like that we're able to make adjustments in game, because that's going to be important down the stretch, being able to have those in-game adjustments. So I think we did an incredible job from the first half to the second half. They scored 31 points in the first quarter. The third quarter, they had 14. So, Nick got with us a little bit at halftime, and we came out and responded.
Got a couple questions about your teammates. Found a little fun stat about Mack. She's the first player this season to shoot 100% from the field.
That's Mac Daddy.
In a minimum of 7 attempts. And she's talked about how much of an influence you've been in terms of her getting better. I'm just curious for you, how have you seen her grow as a player, whether if it's on the basketball court or just mentally as well?
I just seen her confidence, and I think the confidence comes with the work. So I like when I walk in the gym, and I'm not one of the last people to get in, but I like when I come in and I see Mac in there working. I think that's what it's about. That's where you're gonna get your confidence. And then just I think she's just been incredible just in her role. Not trying to. She's doing exactly what it is that she does well for us. We need her to rebound. We need her to score when she has the opportunity. So I think she's just done an incredible job just being aggressive, being herself. And like I said, just being that big time puzzle piece for us, because we need her. She's been doing all the little things. Sometimes it doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but she's been playing her butt off.
Perfect. And then about Mo, I mean, she obviously started this game on the bench, but played all 10 minutes in that fourth quarter. It felt like she's kind of been the unsung hero all year, especially on the defensive side. I'm just curious also for you, how is it that she is such a great defender, and how does it sort of unlock what you guys can do on that side, but offensively as well?
I think Mo did an incredible job. We challenged her in the fourth to guard, and she fought over ball screens. She got in passing lanes. She disrupted their offense. She did an incredible job. She took me off the ball, and she just guarded. Like, she guarded. She made it so easy for everyone else around her. She was able to, at the point of attack, guard, so we wouldn't have to be in rotation. So she's been incredible for us defensively all year. And I think we really needed that. And I think, like we said, if we can have everybody contribute, but really on the defensive end is going to be big time, especially down the stretch. So yeah, I think Mo, she was incredible tonight.
Go ahead, Steven.
Hey, Kahleah, I'm curious for you, especially with the scoring space that you've been in the last couple of weeks. How have you seen the team's flow kind of grow offensively, with teams trying to take things away from y'all and y'all kind of having counters with a certain type of tempo to get to?
I think our offense is so open, so free. It's really like, yeah, we might be running a play for someone, but there are so many options, and I think that we have so many great players on our team who is an offensive threat. So they take one thing away, we're playing to the next option, and I think that's also been another point of emphasis for us, playing to the second side, and really getting the ball moving, and being able to score.
Last question, Aya.
Hey, Ka, it's good to see you once again. Last week, you said that every game is a statement game, and now after getting 2 straight wins after crunch time, and now heading to Las Vegas to face the Aces again this Thursday, I'm just curious for you, how does the Mercury look to build on momentum after this type of wins tonight?
I think just understanding what's in front of us. And I think early in the season, you don't think about the standings too much, or maybe you do, whatever. But you understand how much more important it is in the second half. You start to think about tiebreakers. You start to think about where you could finish. And I think that we're putting a little emphasis on that and understanding what's important. So we watched the film after the Vegas game. So we're just gonna watch the film again, and just approach it how we should, and then go out there and try to get a win.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yep.
See you in Vegas.
See you. She's a little sweaty. I'm gonna sit here.
Thanks. Good. Okay. Mac, nice to see you again. Speaking of that, you have become the first player this season to shoot 100% from the field on a minimum of 7 attempts. Yep. And I was asking Ka about how she's seen you develop in terms of your confidence in your approach, but I wanted to ask you that same thing. How have you seen yourself grow, whether if it's on the court or just mentally throughout the year?
It's more of a mental thing. I just really have to like not beat myself up over shots I miss, and just go out there and play like I've been playing, and like work on the moves I've been working on, and just be confident. Like I'm out there for a reason.
Perfect. And then I wanted to ask you about Mo as well. I mean, it feels like she's been one of the biggest defensive anchors all year. I mean, she started the game on the bench, but played all 10 minutes in the fourth. What have you seen from her, whether if it was tonight or just throughout the entire year, that has made her so special on the defensive side?
Yeah, Momo, she's amazing defense wise. She's gonna get through screens. She's gonna let you know when she can't get through that. And like the way she just navigates through screens is amazing. You don't really have to help too much on her because you know she has it. And like she's someone we definitely need on defense.
Steven? Go ahead, Steven.
Hey, Natasha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't see you though.
My fault. So looking at y'all defensively, especially tonight, it feels like when y'all can kind of compile activity across all 5 players on the court, it kind of overwhelms your opponents. Where did you kind of see that impact kind of turn and kind of change things and put it in y'all favor in tonight's game?
Honestly, when we really scramble on defense and not worried about who we have, we're great. Like we just think too much about it sometimes, and instead of just playing our game. But when we scramble and just like guard your yard, we're pretty good.
Jane?
Natasha, I'm just curious, how much has playing with this team, in particular this year, really helped your tendency of when to cut and just knowing when to make the right reads on cuts?
I don't know. I just go. I just do it, and if I'm wrong, I get pushed out. If I'm right, I get the ball.
Last question.
Thank you.
Hey, Natasha, it's good to see you once again. So last week, Kahleah Copper made a point about the second half. She said that every game is a statement game. Going back on it, especially after getting 2 straight wins and facing the Las Vegas Aces on Thursday, I'm just curious to know how does this Mercury team look to continue to build on the momentum in the playoff standings?
I mean, like Kai said, every game is a statement game.
Big fact.
Thanks, Mac.
That's it. Appreciate